How's it gaming, guys? I'm Phil in the Blanks. Welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, Chapter 13, 1251. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. Poor Emily. Feel bad. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing, and I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. Cough, cough. It's like me lately. Walk, 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 walk. It's a big apartment. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing. Did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night and play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. Ding. I love that animation. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. Which is apparently this perfume. Oh, and lighter. He said he wanted a new lighter. That's an old-timey lighter, isn't it? It's very big. But that's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Cough, cough. But look what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama. Yes, darling. Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Aw. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you! Rough troubles. It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Emily wants to call her father. Now if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Hooray! So there is a little bit of puzzle in this one. Most of it is still just a lot of explaining and that kind of thing, but let's go to the lighter. We're using it. Yay! And here's the phone. We did it! The phone! She's so cute. How much wine have you had tonight, lady? Because it's been about 3 hours or so. Emily, I told you you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Emily. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. Oh, so she left him because of the whole Joud thing, I think. She knows that he's in the wrong. At least that's what it seems like right now. What do you know about it, Mama? He's the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. What do you mean, weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Well, there you go. At least the hair has calmed down. I like how she holsters the wine. She's got a lot of personality in her animation. It's unreal how much there is to it. I hate you. Oh, it's such a shame. It's a misunderstanding. So yeah, obviously that was not the end of the episode. Or, like, chapter, or puzzle, or whatever. There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you! I can hear you, you know. Phew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Emily can call. Yep, so, let us jump around, jump up, and get down. It's way up here. Oh, the rat's still there. Let's turn that. Down you go. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Can I do it in the make chime? Oh, perfect. Yeah, she'll notice the mouse. Not that really mattered the last time we had to deal with her. She didn't seem to care. Well, well. Having a good time, are we, little rodent? Oh. Sweet dreams. Oh my god, she is brutal. Wow, that was perfect. Look at that angle. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? Ding. That didn't do anything. I mean, I did, obviously, but... is this gonna do anything? Ooh! That poor rat. Oh no, he's fried! Oh, but it turned off the power. That's super helpful, actually. Oh heavens! A blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I, myself, am not very fond of the dark. And... Oh! Oh, wow, that's quite the chandelier. This is quite the apartment! The chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. There's that animation again. And again, just great animation in her. I think in terms of pure animation, she might have the best ones in the entire game. Like, other than maybe the Cabanella, but... like, everything about her is so lively, it's crazy. Alright, where are we? We're still on the clock. Oh no, on the valve at the top. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Is it clandestine or clandestine? I actually don't know. It's one of those words like I never hear. I've read, but you don't hear out loud. We can go over here. This is a hoist. And... oh, that didn't do anything. Well, damn. Dictionary. Crank? That'll... oh, bring that down. Okay, so this is the point you need to trap her underneath, basically, the chandelier so that Emily can get to the phone. Because that's the whole point right now, is that she's being watched by her mom. What a naughty chandelier. And she'll bring it up, and you need to drop it down on her. Now, you have to be really, really specific on when you do this, because if you're not, then this happens. Whew. Amazing animation. Such insolence. Like, she's very bendy. So again, if you try to do it too early, same thing happens. You have to be very, very specific. So let's see if we can do this. Right now. Nope. Oh, perfect. I actually got it. Nice. Eek. There we go. Emily! Emily, help me! She's like, nope. Screw you, lady. Mama! Oh, I'm so sick. She's like, look at her. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now. Here is to the weakness of my darling angel. She's got a good, I don't know, she's got a good outlook on some certain things. It's funny. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. So now I guess we'll just lift her up. Oh my gosh, that is dangerous. What? What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please. Oh no, she's knocked out. Sorry, I'm too sick. I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, so I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too. And now I guess we can go back and kind of... Can we get her to... Oh, we can't really do much for... Swing harder. Thump... Oh. Does that do anything? They can't really reach the phone. Can I do anything with the chandelier itself? Oh, burn brighter. Oh. Oh, and then she goes... That's really dangerous for her. Oh, it hits the rat. Well, at least the rat's not dead. That's good. Down you go. Oh, no. This is quite the sight. Now we can manipulate this. We'll get the little candle, little sconce, or whatever you want to call it there. Yeah, there we go. And boop. Boom. Yay! And now we actually did it. Mama! What in the world is going on here? I hope she gets down. I hope she's okay. Oh, she's stopped panicking. That's good. Oh, the rat's okay. That makes me happy. It's like the rat, the next die, we get to talk to the rat, and the rat becomes the next character. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. It's cute to see a nice smile on her face. We don't get to see that very often. Ah, don't you dare, Emily. I won't have it. We'll just make our way to the phone. And now the rest of the episode or chapter is pretty much just more talking and whatnot. There is still a lot to learn before, like I said, we get to that last arc of the game. Hello, Papa? Amelie, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What do you think? What did you think? But I heard. They said you were. Now you can finally calm down there, Justice Minister, whose name I don't think I still know. No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Aw. Oh, your mean old mom. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. Get me down! She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh, you finally get to see him smile. Look how nice he looks. Oh, it just makes me happy when the characters become happy. I don't know. I'm just a big, soft-hearted idiot. that's me. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of a justice minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. Yeah, definitely wasn't you, it was me. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you. I love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Aw, it's nice to see at least, like, some kind of happiness happening to some of these characters, considering how everything else is going to shit. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write those weird novels. That makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of a justice minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that. I love the idea that she writes smut, man. Like, I love that. It's just funny. Gives her a lot of character. Okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little bit more charitable toward your old mama, do you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. And the little fading animation is so funny. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be this chandelier. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. I think that's the last we see of them, actually. All of a sudden, everybody is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think we'll go back to his office, where everybody is waiting for the prison van. Yeah, it looks like I don't even need to do it myself. Yeah, that's the last I think we see of them. So that's goodbye, Emily and Emma, I think her name was? The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine. Yeah, because you did something, Cabanela. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Ah. Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please, let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. And not much to do. We'll just end up talking to the Justice Minister. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. And this is like the big turnabout. The fact that they know of someone manipulating things in kind of the background. So, what's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. Manipulator. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory of the unit came up with the theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Well, that's a hell of a secret for the government to have. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Oh, so they are actually just thinking at each other. Interesting. So Cabanela also knew about the idea of ghost tricks and the manipulator and stuff, so he probably knows a lot more than we thought he did. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist, and I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. That's so weird. It's like the pen scene from Liar Liar with Jim Carrey, where the pen is blue. Oh, sorry, it went up by itself. No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document! It must be so weird to, like, not have control over your body like that. It must be so creepy. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. At that time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain. Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. Which, you know, I could understand that idea. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know, I should have. I was running from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her. She was dead set against the way I was handling it. So she was right this entire time. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out. Wow, she did that to, like, protect Jowd and, like, make everything right. So it's interesting that you get to see it. And then with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already know about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. And remember, we also learned, I think it was last chapter, that apparently Camilla had died and someone had brought her back. So we know of at least one other ghost out there. But I never imagined that tonight. I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. Cuckoo, cuckoo. What did you say? Jowd, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can hear him is you. These poor two guards are like, oh man, our jobs are screwed. Like, we're listening to orders from a crazy person. Poor Bob and Schmob. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Ooh, something's up with Kevin all of a sudden. Inspector! What kind of secrets is Cabanella hiding? This is Lynn. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Oh yeah, she's looking for the music box. Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Damn, shit's starting to happen. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Now that, like, so many people know about you, though, it makes it a little bit easier to just, like, yeah, guys, can you help me out and move things around? Because, like, I need to be able to, whoops. I need to, oh, come on. Yeah, he's out of that. I need to save people. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. C is cancel. We need to go to the park. No, don't talk to you. I don't maneuver away from, you know, there we go. And Temsic Park. We've heard Temsic before. I think it was, oh, what was his name? Jizo or something like that? The first guy? Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator, the person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Wow, lots of new questions. I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.